Hello, it's Aubrie from TAB Body Art Shop, and today we are live for ProAiir University, and I'm going to be doing a special on masks, and I don't know. We're going to kind of start with the basics. So anyone that's maybe a newbie or newer to this industry, I'm going to talk about the angles of the face, what looks good, what doesn't look good, and then I'm going to bring on a special guest at the after the second part of this, and we're going to do a really cool tropical skull Hawaii mask thing. As you guys know, this is Mask 101, and let's start with that. So I don't know how many of you guys at home have ever actually learned about the angles of the face, but I'm gonna get a little white on a brush here. So when we're face painting, almost everything that we do revolves around angles and things that look good and work with the face. So I'm going to show you guys here, when you guys are face painting, you always want to remember, imagine a line right down the center of your face and a line right across your eyes like that. So we're going to just do a boopy doo boop boop doop boop boop. There we go. So imagine a line like that going down your face, and then imagine a line coming across your eyes like this. So now you've divided the face into 4 quarters. You got a quarter here, quarter here, quarter here, and a quarter here. A lot of what we do revolves around that 45-degree angle in each. Oh, I just colored my eyebrow. So a lot of what we do, it revolves around using that 45-degree angle here, the 45 here, the 45 here, and the 45 here. So imagine when you're doing a butterfly mask. You're going to want to do that mask and have that wing at the 45-degree angle coming down like this, because that's the most attractive angle for the face. Everything pointing to the center right here. So we're going to talk about that with masks today. Let me just kind of rub all. So like I said, this first one that I'm going to do on myself is more on the basic side. It's for you newbies. For those of you that still are having trouble perfecting your standard pretty teardroppy mask and everything. Let's start with, since we're doing a basic mask first, let's start with some, we're not going to do any one strokes or anything, we're just going to do some solid colors. So I think I'm going to start with a little bit of pink. Where is this? So I'm going to use, I have this like magenta and I also have a light metallic pink next to each other in my kit over here. And that's what I'm using to mix together, and we're putting on the sponge. So I'm going to start on the eyes, just like this. And as you see, I've got an angle going on. So imagine that point of your face, we've got that 45-degree angle. So we're going to come out here. There we go. And remember, when you put your color on, you're going to boop, 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 and then you're going to flip your sponge over and boop, boop, boop. What that's going to do is it's going to dry out that color. It's also going to blend it out. So when you bring in your next color, they'll blend easily instead of looking like 2 solid colors just right next to each other. So we're going to do a little pink here. We're going to use that 45-degree angle I was talking about here. Here we go. And I'm not going to come out too far. Personally, I feel like when you do masks, when you do a lot of different designs, you kind of want to keep it in that eye socket area. When you bring things past that eye socket and over the cheek, once you come over here, things are going to start to look droopy. Say you bring a butterfly wing here, it's going to look droopy. It's going to look like jowls on a dog, and that's what we want. We want pretty. We want fun. We want something that's going to look and feel great on the person that you're doing it on. Oh. Does anybody have any questions so far? So let's see, we got Oh, yes. Anyone that's watching that hasn't ever seen one of my videos before, Mandy's right. I do like sound effects. So I do these on the children. I go boop, 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 doobity doop, and so forth. So enjoy the sound effects, guys, and feel free to use that. Let's see. Magna is from BC, Canada. Hey, Magna. Hope Canada's doing good. I've never been there, but I hope to go one day. Let's see. I think that's what we all got right now. But yes, if anyone has any questions, let me know. I've got the computer set up over here so I can keep in contact with you guys. So we're going to do a little more pink here. We're going to do that 45 here. And if you notice what sponge I'm using, it's got a nice sharp flat edge on it. That's great for when you're doing the angle. So you get a nice sharp line done with a sponge. So this is actually one of those light blue Silly Farm sponges, if you guys want to know where it comes from. Alright, now I'm not worrying about going all the way up to my eyes. I find that when you get close to the eye, sometimes it can be hard to get the makeup in there smooth. So what I prefer to do is, hold on, let me... I like to use powders. So this is Shimmer Glam powder from TAB Body Art Shop. And what I do is I use a regular eye brush, brush.
Sure.
Yeah, eye brush, and put it on the insides like this. What that's going to do is it's going to give you a nice, seamless, smooth transition without trying to get all that paint into the cracks. Because a lot of times, you know, if kids are going like this, there's no way you're going to get a smooth paint in there. So using powders like the Shimmer Glam powders, which I have a gold here. Let's see, we have orange. And I'm going to be using a charcoal later. So remember, these are Shimmer Glam powders, TAB Body Art Shop. And continue, let's see, where are we? All right, we got a little pink. And see what kind of brands of paints are, all right, Rosa Klein says, what kinds of brands of paints are you using? What kind of brands of paint? Rosa, I prefer Fab / Superstar and Global. So, you guys can't see my kit over here, but I've got one of those plastic things with all the little squares, and I keep the colors split next to each other. That way I can have as many colors in there as possible. Can you...
And ProAiir, of course.
Oh, yes, you can you can definitely use ProAiir on this for sure. So, I'll actually be doing a ProAiir demo this weekend on my personal page, showing you guys about hand painting with the hybrids and everything. Welcome anytime. It's beautiful here. All right, I think that's all our questions right now. So, where is? All right, now we're going to do a little bit of teal. There we go. And now if I was using the ProAiir, the hybrids on the face, it would work just the same. I would just make sure that when you are painting around the eyes, I always tell the children to keep, make sure that they keep their eyes shut so the smell, the scent of it, because sometimes kids don't, it makes their eyes water just a little bit, but nothing at all, and as long as they keep their eyes closed, they'll be perfectly fine. So we got a little bit of green or teal in here. Here we go. And you see we get a nice little blend here and turns into kind of like, it can turn to like kind of a purpley blue. All right, so right now it's kind of looking like a butterfly, right? Well, we want to make it a mask, so we're going to come over here, we're going to come across the nose. When you're doing, like I said, we talked about the angles, we talked about the 45. Personally, I don't like something to just be a stagnant oval on the face. The more flow your lines have, thin to thick, it's going to be more pleasing to the eye. So we're going to do the same idea with the mask. Instead of doing just a solid oval like that, we're going to make that more into like an 8 shape. So it's going to kind of come down here, and it's going to come up here and be smaller in the middle. Let's see if anyone else has any questions right now. Yes, Jesse, I think it is. Yes, you can definitely use ProAiir on the eyelids. And for anyone that might have questions about how easy it comes off, it actually comes off easiest on the eyelids because your eyelids are a very oily part of your skin. So just make sure the kids have their eyes closed, and you'll be good. But yes, you can use ProAiir products, ProAiir Hybrid, ProAiir Solids, anywhere on the face. So just eyes closed and you're good. Okay, right? And let's see. Let's do a little bit. Let's see. It's springtime. Let's jazz this up with a little bit of yellow. Here we go. So I'm using, I believe this is Global Yellow. So we're just, like I said, we're just going to put a little bit in here. And then I'm going to use the sponge to kind of drag it to the sides. Here we go. And then I'm going to blend it out. I'm going to blend it into that pink just a little bit so we get a nice orange. And remember, I'm not doing the insides of my eyes yet because I'm going to put a powder there, so that way it's a nice transition. Here we go. And let's see, let's throw a little bit of light blue in here, I think. Alright, grab another spongy sponge here. Let's see if anyone has any more questions right now. Can you? No, I don't think we have any more questions at the moment. Here we go. And let's bring up that blue just a little bit. And onto the yellow. We're going to do that blue and kind of in between the yellow and the pink. And then we get a cool little teal color. Alright, there we go. So we have some base color on. Now it's time to teardrop it like it's hot. Alright. And let's see. Alright, let's see here. What color? I don't want to do just regular white. I think I'm going to use... Actually, I think I'm going to use like a dark pinkish purple for my teardrops today. Doesn't it feel like Saturday?
It does.
It does. I keep wanting to ask how everyone's Saturday is going.
It's just Schlum Day.
It's just Schlum Day, you know? Right now, time means nothing, right?
The dogs want you right now.
Oh, the dogs. The dogs. They always want something. It'll be alright.
Does everybody want to see a dog?
Does anyone want to see a dog? Raise your hands. Let me get some likes. Who wants to see a dog? We've got several of them to choose from, too. So, let's see. We getting some? Alright. Alright, so, the first one, here we go. Let's take a moment here. The first one is Waka. So, this is Waka Flocka. All of my dogs are named after rappers. So, say hello, Waka. Hello, Waka. How are you guys doing? Should we give her a face paint?
Yes, let's do it.
All right, well, let's try. All right, let's try to give her a face paint. Ready? Come here. Let's see. I don't think she's gonna let me do this. Alrighty, let's just give you a teardrop. Just a teardrop. There we go. Look at that. Look, she has a face paint on, guys. All right, say goodbye to Waka. All right. Well, I don't know if. All right, he's gonna. No. He's gonna. All right, we can't bring the big one on camera. He's going to knock everything over. So this is Lil Boosie Badass. Say hello, Little Boosie Badass. So she is actually my oldest pup. She is 12, 13 years old or something like that. So I think she's ready for me to put her down. So there he goes. We also have a big dog. His name is Chris, and he's the best. But he's too big right now to bring on camera. So, all right, continuing on. We are going to do some teardrops. I have a Silly Farm Swirl 4 here. Let's do the little fancy makeup thing, little Swirl 4. And I'm mixing, let's see, I'm mixing a Global Magenta, that dark pink Global, with some kind of purple. All right. All right, there we go. So now following along, let's say with that 45, that's where we're going to start right here. And remember, when you're doing masks and things, going thick to thin, the more flow your lines have, the more interesting it's going to be to the face. So we're going to go there. We're going to do a little swirl out, little swirl back in. And see, do we have any more questions or anything? I was like, what is what? That's a wrap. Apparently, Cynthia Maria, she she already knew that those are rappers. Yes, Low Boosie Badass and Waka Flocka.
No, Chris Calico.
And Chris Calico. So for any of you rap fans, those are my dogs. All right. Now we're going to do that 45 coming here. There we go. And we're going to swing this up and swing it back just like that. All right, so I've done this side of my face, but I'm right-handed. So now I'm going to do the left side of my face and hope it's symmetrical. Here we go. There we go. It's symmetrical-ish. It's symmetrical-ish. There we go, and oh, perfect. So I love doing these little curls on the cheeks like that, because after you get that defining 45-degree line, I think it goes well and it really flows with the cheeks. So there we go. Hey, baby dolls. Will you find my black box? The
Which one?
The one that I
ProAiir?
yeah. I just sent my baby dolls off on a mission in our shop, and I think it's somewhere that you can see.
Yeah.
I think I let everything is a mess right here. All right, so we have our cute little curls on the cheeks. We've got our defining lines. Perfect. You can just set it right there. Might use that on the next one.
Okay, I'll make
So yeah. So I just on the next one, I think I'm gonna use we're gonna use the ProAiir. Show you guys ProAiir hybrids, and I have my handy dandy ProAiir kit right here. So I'll show you guys. Oh, I'll show you guys all about this awesomeness on the next design. Okay, so we're going to, following this, bring in teardrop. Oh. Bring in a teardrop. And we're going to do another little swirly here. Let's get. Do you have any questions? Oh, Mandy says yes. Mandy told you that toolbox is super awesome. Can you post a photo when the designer? Yes, I'll definitely, when this is done and we're done with the video, I'll definitely post a picture so you guys can actually see. Let me. Here we go. All right. So, oh, we have a guest. The dogs are barking in the background. Here we go. Okay, we're going to bring teardrop here. There we go. And let's see, let's close my eye a little bit, and we're going to do a little bit of a cat eye. Let's see, let's get that started. All right, but before we go further with the cat eye, remember we had talked about putting powders on. So you want to be really careful with these. They're super pigmented, so just get a little brush, kind of dip it in there, tap it off, and close your eyes. And There we go. And also, this is going to add a cool little metallic hue in there. It's going to smooth everything out on the inside. There we go. And I'm going to bring a little bit underneath my eyes too to add a cool little metallic touch right here. There we go. And then just smooth it out with the brush. A little bit more. Perfect. And you see it's smoothing out all those colors. It's hiding any rough edges from the blending. There we go. And also, you know, because it's a really yellowy gold I'm using, I'm going to go ahead and put it on the yellow right here. It's going to really help bring this bright yellow down a tone or two and kind of help match it to the corners of the eyes. So I'm going to put that in here and bring it down on the nose just a little bit. There we go. Let me move that out of my way. Now let's see, who else do we have? Mona. Oh, thank you, Mona Black. Appreciate it. Let's see. Jose Arts. Hello, Jose. Any tips? Magna says, Magna Gorick, sorry if I mispronounced your name, says, any tips for masks on low hairlines? On low hairlines, you're going to want to concentrate more down here. So you want to keep your teardrops very low. So perhaps teardrops that kind of come like this, and then keep it low to the eyebrow. You don't want to come up here. You want to follow the eyebrow around instead. Instead of trying to do 45s on the face, concentrate more on doing that 8 or like infinity shape on the face. There we go. All right. And so we've got the metallics on here. Now, let me get a little bit more makeup. We're going to do that cat eye I was talking about. This is always fun to do on camera, is try not to poke myself in the eye. Okay. And when you're doing a cat eye, I find that if you put your head up, look down, and bring this line out first, like that, then you can connect those two over the eye. Of course, when you're trying to do this on a live video in a handheld mirror, it gets a little more challenging. So, but you see, successful cat eye now. And let's try the other side now. All right, here we go. There we go. This is even harder. All right, got it on the corner of my eye. Let's get a little bit more purple in my brush. And remember, we're going to look down, come out from the corner of the eye, and then connect it over. All right, how's it look? Is it
Beautiful.
even? Yeah, it's even-ish, you know?
Yeah.
That's good enough for now. You know what I'm going to do? I think I'm going to do just a little bit underneath the eye, too. There you go.
Get a chance to pull your face closer so they can see.
Oh, like that?
Yeah.
Okay. So, you see, I came under the eye just a little bit, but I let it taper off about halfway under my eye because I'm not trying to do like a really dark, heavy look, just something to accent the eye, make the design a little bit more exciting. So, there you go, coming on the other side. All right, we've got that there. So now let's put in some more teardropping it like it's hot. So we're just gonna swing that in, give it a little swirly do. Throw in some more teardrops. There we go. How's that look?
Beautiful.
Excellent. Thank you, baby dolls.
How's it look, everybody?
What do you guys think? Looking good?
Looks great.
Now, we're not going to do it on camera today because I want to get to the other look, which is going to be a little bit more detailed, a little bit more exciting, something you haven't seen before. But you see how I use like this purpley pink? What you can always do if you have time is take like white or yellow. Using a bright yellow looks really cool in contrast with the purple, and just kind of outline everything. So maybe I'll do like a little spot of it to show you guys. All right, so now I just have to copy this over here, and I'm not blocking this with my camera.
No, you're good.
All right.
You're beautiful, babies.
Thanks, baby dolls.
Does everybody else like it?
Is everyone?
Give her some hearts if you like it.
There we go.
Let's see some hearts if you like ProAiir too.
Yes, stay tuned. Next design, we're going to be using some ProAiir on. There we go. Alright, so I think that's even-ish. Now, tip for coming over the nose is, the nose is a hard place to paint. It's it's a curve, you know? So, instead of trying to do something that has a better chance of messing up than not, don't do it. Like I always say, if you think you're going to mess up, just don't do it. Find a way around it. So, the way around trying to put teardrops on is doing dots. Dots are a fantastic way to add texture, add definition, also to fill in space. There we go. And this teardrop is a little high, so we're going to do another.
You're a beast, babies.
So now we have the mask. So now we have a spot on the mask that's going to connect to both sides, but it was easy to do, and there's a much lower risk of messing up the dots than not. Next, we got to do something up here. So we're going to do. Let's see if I can do this right in the middle. And I like to do this little swirly do. I got my swirly do got a little swirled out. And let's throw in a couple more. And there we go. A couple more little. All right. And let's see, let's get a little bit more white. And since, as you guys see, when I did my little swirly do, I accidentally mashed some of the swirly together. So what I'm going to do is take some white, and we're going to do little shine marks. So shine marks and dots are an awesome way to cover mistakes as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to do just a big old little white dot like that, and then we're going to flick up, down, left, and right. Put a couple more little dotty dots in there, and let's see, let's put a little shine mark here. There we go. Apparently my skin is really dry today because my little shine marks are not wanting to work right.
Working around here.
And let's see, let's put maybe another shine mark. Let's do a little shine mark over here. There we go. Yeah, when I flick the paint, it's like not being smooth because my skin's so dry.
I smell dust in here, I think.
There we go. So a couple of those dotty dots. And now that we have those white shine marks, we can just throw in a couple more sporadic dots just to kind of bring all that white together. So sometimes I like to put the dots in the actual teardrops themselves. And let's see, last but not least, I think I need a little lipstick, don't I? So, since we have this purpley pink, let's stick with purpley pink for the lips. And I'm actually going to go a little bit more purple for this because I have some pink glitter. There we go. Fabulous.
Fabulous.
All right. Now, while my lips are still a little damp, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my pink glitter here. I'm going to dip my finger in the water, kind of dry it off, and then take the glitter, shake it onto my finger. Now I've got a glittery finger. And I can just stick it on my lips like that. And then because the makeup on my lips is still damp, it's going to hold that glitter on there basically all day. So we're going to do that. Let's add a couple spots of glitter to my actual mask. So maybe we'll do some on the eyebrow to kind of hide the fact that I was born with really dark eyebrows. There we go. Also, that's going to act as like a highlighter up here on the brow, which I don't know anything about actual makeup, but apparently that's a thing that you need to wear, is highlighter on your underneath your eyebrows. So there you go. Put a little up here, jazz it up, maybe put a little, there we go. And ta-da! There we are. Here is the first look of the day, a mask. So let's see if anyone has any questions real fast, and then we'll get things switched around, and I'll show you guys a cool tropical skull Hawaiian mask thing. All right. Alex Hansen says, love, 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 love. Thanks, Alex. Right? Love you too. Lori Hone says, thank you for doing this. I'll watch the rest later. Thank you for joining us for as long as you could, Lori. Marcia says, dots are your friend. Marcia Lightsey, yes, dots and shine marks are definitely your friends. Jacqueline said, so nice. Well, thank you, Jacqueline. Pina says, looks great. All right, well, thank you, guys. All right, so stay tuned. We're going to switch spots here, and then I'm going to show you a brand new look. So give us just a minute, and we'll be starting painting again. Well, look who it is, guys.
I will be your model for the evening.
It's Baby Dolls. So, guys, so now I'm going to do a little demo on him right here. So we're going to be using ProAiir hybrids for this design, and we're going to do a tropical. So I was trying to figure out what to do today, and if you guys see this cool tiki guy, this stick back here, I looked at that and I got inspiration. So we're going to do a cool skull flower Hawaiian mask thing. So using ProAiir. So again, so right now I'm shaking up, this is Banana from ProAiir. See, I've got the little twisty top on it, so I'm shaking it up real good right now. We're going to use that. What else are we going to use? So I've also got some split cakes I made already. These are ProAiir split cakes. How I did that is I took the dips. So you take the dips right here, and you squeeze them into lines and let them dry, and then you can layer and layer and layer, so that way you can make these as thick as you want, and then you just add Prolong to it and you're good to go. So we're going to use some homemade dips. We're going to use a little banana, and we'll see what happens from there. I've also got, oh no, that's dry, and let's see, we got some white, a little teal, and where are my spongy sponges? Oh yeah, those things are so hard to open sometimes. So most of the time you want to use a non-porous type foam for the sponge. But personally, I like these little yellow ones. I cut them into quarters because then they stay the color that I want. So like this is always a pink sponge. So, but non-porous works the best because then the makeup isn't going to soak into the sponge as much. So.
Can you put this right here? Or do you want that?
What? No, it's fine right
Okay.
there. All right, so to begin, let's get a brushy brush. So I'm going to take my banana, ProAiir banana. And I'm going to put a little bit on here. So just like this. Put a little hybrid on there. Now I'm going to tell my subject to close your eyeballs. And we're just going to paint. And grab a little bit more. So what I'm doing right now is, like I said, I'm doing like a tropical tiki skull mask thing. So this is going to be just a little bit of his face is going to be a skull. That's why I chose the banana, because it's got that, it's kind of like a nice tan, like imagine a skull that's been in the sun for a few years. There we go. Now I'm not going to go fully onto the eyes yet, because we're going to darken those eyes. I am going to come down the nose. There we go. And remember, we're using, this is ProAiir Hybrid. We're using the banana right now. And you see, you can, what's great about the hybrid is that you can not only hand paint with it, but it is airbrush makeup, and it is awesome airbrush makeup. So, there we go.
What makes hybrid different than regular makeup?
That's a good question, baby dolls.
The only kind I have.
So what's great about the hybrid makeup is it's not 100% alcohol. So like I tell the parents, it is waterproof but not soap proof. So you can, with just a little soap first, put a little soap in, go boop, 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 and then a washcloth and go do, 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 do. It's all gone. So, and the longer you wear it, the easier it will be to come off.
And I am going to be on a roof here after this is done.
Are you going to go up to the roof like that?
Oh yeah.
He has to go up on the roof and do construction things with the space paint on.
So I'll take a picture when I'm done, and we'll see how
Oh my gosh.
good it lasts.
Oh my gosh. So now I'm taking a little bit of black dips, and you see I put it on here. I'm going to add a little Prolong to that to kind of thin it down. So I've got my little bottle of Prolong here, and I'm just going to go whoop, like that. Let me get my spongy sponge. All right, baby dolls, we're doing the eyeballs. Gotta close them. So, remember, he's going to be part skull. So, we're going to get in here.
You make me tough looking?
I am going to make you tough looking, but you're also going to have flowers on you. So, but you're going to be a skull. You're going to be like a tiki god.
I'm sure.
That's what we're going to call this. We're going to call it Tiki God Mask. So, I'm going to get a little bit more of the black dips. Apparently, there we go. I'm going to take my Prolong, give it a little spritzy spritz. Then my sponge. There we go. All right. And I'm doing kind of a 45 here on his eye, because that's going to make him look scary. And so he's going to have flowers, but he's going to be a tough, scary flower tiki god guy.
Tough flowers.
Tough flowers. Tough flowers, exactly. There we go. All right, so we got a little bit of that yellow in here. We have a little bit of his eyes. And I don't have those edges perfect because there's going to be other stuff there. So now what I'm going to do is, this has dried up on my container, but that's okay. All you have to do is add a little bit more Prolong. So we're going to spritz that again. And then you see it moistens right back up. I just said moist. I come in here and add that, we're going to add that definition. So,
What I like that's good about when you dry, after you use your sponge, and you dry it with the sponge,
yeah,
you can open up your eyes right away too. You know, or just, it's
true.
Like
Yeah.
I just forgot and opened up my eyes.
Right? And it didn't mess it up, did it? Yep.
So,
That's fantastic. Yeah, that's what's great about, one of the great things about using the ProAiir products is that they dry almost instantly. Now, of course, that means there is a learning curve, and you will have to practice with them because they're not the same as regular paints. You want to work quick, but that's what's great is they're waterproof and they dry quickly. So that way if your child accidentally opens up their eyes too soon or it's really hot and humid, it's still going to be perfect. It's not going to mess up. It's not going to smear.
The great thing is you can upsell.
Oh yeah.
It's waterproof, you know, just pool parties, whatever, you know, just tell them.
Very, very true, baby dolls. Yeah, say these are a little bit more expensive products, and it's you know, something that's unique, something that's going to last the kids. So yeah, upcharge on this. So we have our skull here. Now we're going to add some cool flowers. Now remember what I was talking about earlier during the first one is that, see how I kept this at the, it's barely past that eye socket. Because if I brought this down, it's going to start to look droopy. It's going to start to look like jowls. So I've kept it right up here in that mask line. Now I've done just a little bit of a skull forehead here, but we're going to get higher with when we do the actual tropical stuff. So then we're still going to have that effect of a like a infinity sign shape or an 8. All right, you ready for some tough flowers, baby doll?
Been waiting all day.
Let's see here. All right, so I have the 1 strokes I made. Oh wait, let's see if we have any. Oh wait, hold on. Let's see if we have any questions. It's a raccoon, apparently not. Can you center? Oh,
It's a raccoon. I'll leave this right here, okay?
all right. Let's see, Brian. There we go. I use it in theater play because the guys are so yeah. Yeah, exactly. So these are long lasting. So we've got our 1 stroke here. And where did my prolong go? So this is permanently dry. So what I have to do is I just add a little bit of prolong. I go boop, boop, boop. And then I can get my brush and swoopity doop. So let's see, let's use this one. So we're going to do like that. And then just take our brush. Like that. And we're going to put in a nice tropical flower.
Is it a pink flower?
It's a pink, purple, and orange flower, baby dolls.
That works.
It's tropical. You're tropical. You're a tropical tiki god, babe. You're a tropical tiki god. Don't worry, you'll look scary, I swear. So turn your head. So you see now, let's say I just swiped, and then I've got a nice flower in there, a 1 stroke flower. I'm going to go over it one more time just to make sure the colors are as brilliant as possible. There we go. All right, turn your head this way a little bit. We're going to put one down here. And my baby dolls is such a good sport.
Always.
So we're going to put a second one right here. There we go. All right, so now we've got the skull, the future skull area right here. We've got the 1 stroke flower, and what I did is I had used the dips to make these, and then they dry, and I just add prolong to them to moisten them back up. Oh look, I said moist again. All right, now we're going to do some, let's see, he's tropical, so we're going to do some kind of like bluish wave style. So I've got, let's see, I've got some bluish 1 strokes here. So let me get a secondary brush.
I gotta move more towards the center.
What? All right, so I'm using this one right here.
I heard you, Michelle. Moving to the center. Is that better?
And do some kind of wave shapey shapes here, following the mask around.
Michelle said, can you move baby dolls more to the center, please? Does everybody know I call her baby dolls?
Well, I think it's because I keep calling you baby dolls.
Ah.
So we have some wave-like shapes flowing with the mask over here. And over here, we're going to do something different. We're going to do a palm tree over there. And do I have a brown? Brownish. All right, so this is a ProAiir bone color. It's a little separated right now.
What's the name of the spray bottles you use to get the paint liquid again?
Oh, all right.
That was Wendy.
Wendy asked, what is the spray that we use to make the paint liquid again? And that is it's called ProLong. Can they see? You can see it right here. So it comes in little bottles all the way up to big bottles. Whenever you order, make sure you order yourself a big bottle because you are going to use this for everything. So this stuff is magic right here. But it's called ProAiir ProLong. All right, and let's see, do I have a better, do I have a henna color in here?
I think we used it all.
Yeah. Blue. Gold. Oh, I don't have the henna in here. Alright, so we're just going to use a bone color right now for the palm tree. Maybe I'll add a touch of red to it. Let's see. Maybe at least it has a little more color. That's going to be a red palm tree now.
But I had the green in like a tad.
Ah, green. Thanks for the color options, babe.
Green or red make too much, babe.
That's good. There we go. Now it's looking, okay, there we go. Now it's looking like brown. Perfect. Thanks, baby dolls. All right, so we created a brown. So turn your head. So we're going to, this is the palm tree. So we're making the base of it just like that. And just gonna kind of disappear into that flower right there. Next, we got to do the branches. Where did I just put that green? So I'm using the green dips. And what we're going to do, we're going to bring some leaves back. I'm giving those leaves a little texture, giving them a little flow. There we go. All right, now say that's it's a little translucent, so we're going to wait till it's dry just a little bit, and then I'm going to come back with another layer of green. Just like that. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of that bone and throw it in, because this is a brown, so I'm going to take a little of that bone and put it in here. That way it's going to add some highlights. Just a little bit up like that. Now it's time, we have all of our base details down. Let's start making this a little bit fancier. So we have the green leaves. Let's add a little bit of yellow to the leaves. So we're going to use yellow dips here. Just add a couple little highlights. And we're going to do it on top of the leaves, just like that. It's going to enhance this, make it a little bit more impactful for the face. There we go. And let's throw a little bit of white over here into the waves that we have going on here. So I've got my white dips. And I'm just going to do like that and put a spot on my... And if you guys love these containers right here, they sell these small ones at ProAiir. So that's ProAiir.com, ProAiir.com. Turn your hair a little bit. So.
Mandy says, "I'm like a beautiful flower girl." Did you turn me into a flower girl, baby?
Oh, baby dolls, you're going to be scary in a minute, I swear. So now you see, guys, I'm just doing white teardrops that are kind of flowing with the shape of the blue. What this is, it's kind of like wave caps. Because remember, these are supposed to be like ocean waves. There we go. All right. Now let's go ahead and start. Let's go ahead and do the details, right?
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. You ready?
I'm ready, baby.
You ready for this?
Can't wait to see what it looks like.
All right, so detail time. We're going to start with the Dips Black, and I'm actually going to put it on that brown that I created, because that way it's going to dull it down just a little bit so it's not quite a stark black. Going to add Prolong.
Pina Cava said, how often do you clean your brushes in between paints? It's got alcohol in it, so.
Yeah, say, if you're working for, I mean, if I'm doing a 2-hour job, I use one brush per color. And I don't need to clean them out if I'm just doing a 2-hour job. If I'm doing a longer job, then what you can do is have a small cup of alcohol, and once they start getting, because sometimes they'll get a little gunked up with the makeup, just dip them in that cup of alcohol, swish them around, then dry them off on a towel, and you'll be good to go.
And Yvonne, she asked, what's the difference between dips and hybrid?
Good question, Yvonne. Difference between dips and hybrid is that dips are meant for painting. Dips are meant for brushes. So it's a thicker consistency. It can be either thinned out or used as is. It's great for line work, teardrops, and things like that. Now, hybrids are liquid. You hear? Oh!
She does that every video.
All right, let me close that. Ready? See? So this is a liquid. This can be either used with a sponge and brush, or it can be used as it's airbrush makeup. So it's a hybrid airbrush makeup that can also be used with brush and sponge. So this is brush only. This is airbrush or brush and sponge. And we just got it everywhere.
It's 156.
156? All right, well, we're almost done. Perfect. All right.
And I will be posting a picture of this later after
Before and after he gets on the roof.
I gotta cut some metal, take some ductwork down, all kinds of different stuff. So we're gonna test this out, okay?
Yeah, guys, he actually has to go do construction things after this.
So I'm gonna do it as a tiki flower girl god.
You are. You're gonna be the best looking tiki flower girl god guy.
I'm not doing this for my baby dolls. I'm doing this for Donna, okay?
Donna, this is all for you.
It's for you. It's for you guys at home, actually.
All right. Let's see your skull. So let's.
What's funny is, I'm sure you just forget that you even have it on your face. So
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna be driving. I'm gonna try to drive this and everything else hood with this one. So I'm gonna forget it's on my face.
Oh my goodness, you're gonna get some looks, baby. Are you gonna go to
I'm
Home?
gonna forget, and people are gonna look at me like.
Are you gonna go to Home Depot like this?
Possibly. I might as well.
All right.
I mean, it's Corona time, you know, or
It's Corona time. This is
it's
your.
the time to go wild.
I mean, will anyone? You know, no one's probably gonna question you right now. Mm-hmm. There we go. Another cracky crack. And let's circle this back over here.
How hard is it to wash off the skin? Linnell asked.
It's very easy. You're going to use soap first. So rub the soap in to help break down the makeup. Then use a cloth with a little bit of texture to it, and you're going then just buff it off. Now, actually, the longer you wear this product, the easier it is to remove. The reason being is because the longer you wear this, the more oils have built up on your skin underneath the makeup.
Okay, now the second part to that was, can you fix mess ups with baby wipes?
No, you cannot fix mess ups with baby wipes. So, but you can always cover mess ups with dots. So, it's important to make sure you practice with this makeup beforehand. You know, you want to put in a lot of practice because you can paint this, as you see, you can literally paint the same stuff you would with regular face paint, but it's going to take, it's a different product, so it's going to take some different skills and just a little bit of practice with it because it dries quickly. So my advice is when you start first working with this product, try things, don't try new things. Try things you can do with your eyes closed. You know, things that you can work quickly.
Ayaka asked, doesn't the alcohol from cleaning the brush irritate a child's skin?
The alcohol, when you clean your brush, you're going to dry your brush off on a towel. Also, alcohol evaporates super quickly. So by the time that brush gets back to a child's face, the alcohol smell will be completely gone.
Yeah, it's pretty much gone right away. So
yeah. Okay. So now we're just outlining his pretty scary tropical guy.
Michael J. Green said, liquid soap, no water, to help clean your face, which is a good idea.
Yes. I actually, I like bar soap, but I use like a really basic bar soap that seems to work really well.
So I just wet the soap and just the bar and just rub it on my face.
Yep.
First, and then rinse it off. You might have to do it a second time occasionally.
Yeah.
But
you've definitely had to wash this off many times, haven't you?
Oh yeah.
What were you the other night that you had to wash off?
There's so much that happened.
Yeah.
Wait, what was I?
You were Yondu.
Oh, Yondu, yes.
So he was completely blue with bright red hair, and he actually slept in the makeup. And
Yeah,
it still looked
great.
It still looked great in the morning.
And then I washed it off in the shower with no mirror. Somehow I had a dot on my ear. Somehow.
Yeah, that's all you had.
Yeah.
You got most of it. Yeah, say without
just a bar of soap. I did use a wash rag a little bit, but
yeah, so use a textured wash rag. That helps.
The liquid soap's a good idea.
There we go.
And Mandy, nobody cares if you agree with Michael.
There we go. All right, look at me.
Yvonne asks, isn't the hybrid paint alcohol based?
It is not 100% alcohol based. The hybrid paint is a hybrid. That's why it's called that. It has an alcohol base in it, but is not 100% alcohol based like you would use for if you're doing airbrush tattoos. You'd want to use the 100% alcohol based for that so they stay on. This is only partly alcohol based, which makes it ideal for face painting because it's waterproof but not soap proof. All right, let's add a couple more highlights in there.
Baby shampoo, no tears. Somebody said.
Who said that?
Marcia. Johnson baby soap, huh? Baby shampoo. It's a good idea, actually.
Baby soap for my baby dolls?
Mandy, we will put glitter on. And somebody did ask, how does glitter work with hybrids?
With the hybrids, you're going to want to use bling. So glitter mixes that are in a gel, and then you can put them on. Dry glitter will not stick to this because the makeup dries instantly. But
we're going to do without glitter today unless she has to. But
I won't put glitter on you today.
I'm going to work with this one, guys. I got to...
Well, we'll forego the glitter today for you, babe.
I'll see. I have a feeling that somehow it's going to be put on me.
Oh, baby dolls. I swear I'm not going to do it.
And dish soap removes very quick, Donna said.
Yep. Can't go wrong with Dawn. Also, if you have a penguin that accidentally got covered in oil from an oil spill, it works for all.
It won't hurt them, so.
For all of your oily penguins.
Yep. So Dawn takes care of everything.
Alright, let me put some highlights here.
Okay.
What else we got?
Ayaka said, I believe I'm saying your name right. 2 eyes, O-N-K, Ayaka. Can you use normal face paint brushes, or does the alcohol ruin ferrule?
Yes, I am using normal face paint brushes. What I would do when I want to clean this is you can either do soap, so soap in here first, and then rinse it out with water. Also, if there's a little bit left, then I would dip in alcohol. But as long as you use soap afterwards, keep it, hang them to dry like that, you should be good.
Michael said definitely demo that. I'm pretty sure you're saying demoing.
Wait, demo what?
Demo either the glitter or de-oiling. Wait. De-oiling a penguin. Donna, if you bring us a penguin with some oil in it, we will demo that for ProAiir University. Because I would like to help them.
That's funny.
But I would not like them to be covered in oil.
Because that's just, it's a normal everyday thing. Sometimes you got to de-oil your penguin.
Right.
They get into mischief.
We need a penguin for the shop. That'd be
do.
awesome.
Oh, we do need a penguin
That'd
for
be
the
cute,
shop.
like a little tuxedo penguin, just emperor penguin.
Right? Oh, but yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
we're getting rid of the freezers. So.
What? Well, no. Not all. Some penguins live in Africa. They don't.
Yeah.
They don't need. They don't need cold.
I think that's Cape Town, South Africa, or
That's
like it's cooler, maybe.
No. They don't need cold. They're warm weather penguins. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
All right, we're just going through, doing a couple more highlights in here, jazzing it up. There we go. Let's do a little bit under your eyes. And get that around. All right, let me see. Look at me. Yes.
You like it?
You're fabulous.
Do I look like a construction worker, guys?
How does he look, guys? What do you think?
Do I look?
He's so he is a tropical skull god.
Michael said he meant glitter.
Here, let me sit next to you.
And Michael said use nylon brushes, not real hair. When you use, that's a good idea.
That's a good.
Yeah.
I don't think I own a single real hairbrush at all. Let's see. Are we both in the?
I gotta
frame?
put some glitter on me, babe.
I gotta put glitter
Just
on
a
you.
little bit,
All
okay?
right.
Just a tad.
Hold on, let me see. Are we both in the frame?
If you scoot this way a little bit, yeah, I think.
Wait, towards
this way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, scoot over just a hint that way.
Yeah, you're right.
There we go. All right, let's go back to the comments. All right, guys. There we go. All right, so like I was saying, when you want to do glitter with, when you have a ProAiir face paint, do not use dry glitter. It's unless you're using a glue to adhere it to the face, like a ProAiir or something, because it's not going to stick. So alternatively, we have glitter blaze. So this is Aurora Glam, and it's in a gel. So do you think we should use the Polar Aurora or a Party Jam?
My favorite is Polar Aurora, but and I think that's a little too girly for me right now.
Good point.
I'll wear Polar Aurora.
Polar Aurora. All right, guys.
Donna, I'm gonna take you up on your offer on Saturday.
Wait, what was the offer?
She said drinks on her.
Oh.
Yeah, we did some moonshine testing at her house on last Saturday.
We did.
So
We did some
it was a lot of fun.
margaritas and moonshine at Donna's house.
It was a blast.
Yeah, and then we played Pictionary, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And Monopoly, a card game.
Oh, and Monopoly, card game Monopoly, which
Yeah.
is a lot of fun. So, all right, you ready for the glitter?
Let's do it.
All right, guys, here it goes. I'm taking the lid off, and let's see. We're gonna grab a brush. Just gonna end it here, and we're just gonna put a little bit. We're not gonna put too much construction things, but we'll put some on. Oops. Ooh. We'll put some on his water.
I feel like you're still covering my face.
All right, turn your head for me. Put a little bit over here. Kind of fill in glitter. Doing this with glitter is also a great way if you missed a spot to kind of cover. All right, babes, are you ready to see what you look like in a mirror? Grab that mirror. All right, what do you think, babe?
Wow. I'm gonna go out like this. That looks great, though.
You like it?
Oh,
Isn't
yeah.
that cool?
Look at that, guys.
Guys, I have never painted this before in my life. I literally just came up with this design, okay? I saw this back here inspired me, and I created this masterpiece on my baby doll's face. So,
That's good.
you like it?
Yeah.
I love it too.
And I forget who said it earlier, but when you make mistakes with baby, or do you wipe it off with baby wipes? We're artists. You just improvise, you know?
Exactly.
Put some dots on it. They don't know it wasn't supposed to be there. As long as you don't say oops, you just do it and just.
That's good
act like it's
advice.
supposed to be there.
What do we say? Fake it till you make it.
Fake it till you make it.
So,
and if it's one of your worst pieces, you just act like you say,
ask them to take a picture.
yeah.
If you really don't like what you did and it say, amazing. Can I take your picture? And then the kids are going to get all excited.
Like it was the best thing you ever did.
Exactly,
so, yep.
exactly. So, let me just give everyone a recap of what I did on.
By yourself. Oh, here.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, as we were recapping, this is all ProAiir hybrids and dips. So, we used banana for the skull part right here. This is hybrid, so this is an airbrush makeup that also can be used with sponge. Next, we used dips for the white in here, for the green, and for a couple other things. And lastly, we have one strokes that we made using dips. So you just take the dips, you put the lines of color down, let it dry, just keep repeating, and when you're ready to use it, you're going to get ProLong, a little spritzy, boop, 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 and take your brush, and then you can do, here, turn just a little bit, then you can do one strokes. So, I think that's it.
Yeah.
I think so. So, guys, remember ProAiir products, ProAiir.com, ProAiir, ProAiir.com, and
we put that shit on everything.
We put that shit on everything, as well as glitter. Was that? Yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching. We do, if you guys really loved our video, we do accept tips. Info is in the main part of the video description. And thank you guys so much. We hope you learned something. We hope you have fun.
Yep.
Anything else you want to tell the people?
I will post this picture in a few hours after I work.
Exactly. We're going to post a picture before and after. So he's about to go do construction in the ProAiir makeup, and you guys will get to see how well
drive around with ProAiir on my face.
You guys will get to see how well it holds up. So thank you guys so much, and we'll see you next.